Consider the environmental footprint of that takeout meal you're munching on. We are not demonizing takeaway meals that are made from fresh ingredients. In fact, we support takeout meals that are made with locally sourced ingredients, as we realize they serve a broader community for those who cannot cook, don't have time to cook, or simply do not know how to cook. We do encourage learning the basics at home, but know that it can be difficult with work schedules as we all have different lives. How about the impact of that ready meal you're heating up in the microwave, which is very likely to be ultra-processed, with flavorings, additives, and a vastly increased fat profile content? The food we choose to consume and how we choose to consume it has far-reaching effects that extend beyond our taste buds. Imagine the journey your food undertakes before it lands on your plate. The industrial production of food involves a complex web of processes, each with its own carbon footprint. From the cultivation of crops, to the processing of ingredients, to the packaging and transportation of the final product, the environmental cost is significant. Now ponder the alternate route, home cooking. The advantages of crafting your own meals stretch beyond the realm of personal health touches upon the well-being of our world, which might expose how easy home cooking can be. With the idea of pre-preparing meals before you make them, such as home freshly made bread. Home meals might take 10-20 minutes to make or longer depending on how complex they might be, but these are invaluable life skills to learn. Should you end up in a situation where there are no restaurants or takeaway shops, you will have the skills and knowledge to know what to do should you need food. When you choose to cook at home, the power to select the ingredients you use becomes yours. Preferring fresh, locally sourced produce not only lessens the carbon emissions associated with food transportation, but acts as a lifeline to local farmers and economies. Furthermore, home cooking lets us sidestep the excessive packaging that accompanies processed food, thereby substantially reducing plastic waste, which we all know can impact on the planet's environmental impact. In addition to these health and environmental benefits, home cooking also serves as a guardian angel to local wildlife and farmers. By selecting a medley of locally grown crops for your meals, you lay out a banquet for local wildlife, fostering biodiversity. This sequentially aids local farmers in sustaining a balanced ecosystem within their lands. Moreover, by bolstering local agriculture, you play a part in purifying the air and amplifying plant diversity in your community. So home cooking not only nourishes you and the planet, but it also enriches the lifeblood of your local community. The numbers don't lie, they have a compelling story to tell. According to a study by the University of Michigan, meals cooked at home generate 33% less greenhouse gas emissions than an equivalent restaurant meal. We emphasize that restaurants that choose to buy from the local farming system that is within 50 miles of the restaurant itself are helping to do this. That's an impressive reduction of 1/3, achieved simply by wielding your own spatula and pots. Yet the environmental savings don't stop there. You can further reduce your carbon footprint by opting for locally sourced produce in your home cooking. Transportation emissions, a significant contributor to the total greenhouse gas emissions, get substantially reduced when the food doesn't have to travel long distances. Plus, you are supporting local ecosystems by promoting the sustainability of farms and agricultural communities in your area. So the next time you're at the grocery store, think local and think green. Let's cook our way to a healthier planet. Furthermore, cooking at home can help to reduce food waste. An estimated 40% of food in the Western world is wasted, a significant portion of which comes from restaurants. By cooking just what you need, you can help to tackle this issue head-on. While we acknowledge the costs restaurants incur from meal preparation to and staff wages, we believe that fair compensation for the food they produce should be supported by their own local communities. We want to reduce food waste so that rather than food scraps going to landfill waste sites, we truly wish that these food scraps would go towards composting and help the local farming system grow future harvestable food. To summarize, the environmental benefits of home cooking are threefold. Firstly, it reduces carbon emissions associated with food transportation and production. Secondly, it cuts down on waste, both from packaging and from uneaten food. Thirdly, it supports local farmers and environmental systems with the ecosystem with their economies. The next time you reach for a takeout menu or a ready meal, take a moment to consider the journey that food has taken to reach your plate. We're not demonizing restaurants and takeaways that prioritize locally grown food. We comprehend the hurdles they face with overheads and the challenge of sourcing the ideal ingredients, but it's crucial to reflect on the fossil fuel usage involved in food transportation. So consider an alternate route, one that leads to your kitchen. Here, you can make your own meals that are not only delicious but also kinder to our planet. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to reduce our carbon footprint if willing to learn. So why not seize it? Start your journey of home cooking today and help nurture a more sustainable future.